Hey, it's Don Walker here. If you come to this video, and you may either see it in a template that I created or on YouTube in a new page that it pretty much is branded with FreedomBackNow Alliance. And I want to make this to really just set off some intentions that I have for my future and my family. It's just a short time ago, I was still in corporate America. I had a job. It was like September 2012. I decided to really quit, go full-time on the internet again, and it was something that happened that just really just triggered that. I saw a grown man cry in his cubicle, and with the last job I had, I'm not gonna lie, he was crying, and he thought he was gonna lose his job. He felt like he had no other options, and I just said to myself, no man or woman should ever have to feel that they don't have options and that they can't take care of their family. And it really pissed me off, seriously. So it was kind of like the last straw. Before I got into this office position, I was in the field for this company, knocking door to door. They labeled it as a residential field representative, but I was knocking door to door. I'm not going to make it fancy. They tried to, but it wasn't glamorous. I was able to make a good amount of income. We're talking six-figure incomes, but I nearly killed myself. I was out there every day for like nearly 3 or 4 years. I never saw my family, and I did it for them, but at the same time, at the price of not really spending time with them. So I had to take some serious action here. I had to really make some serious decisions, and I got back on the internet. I do have experience. I've been on the internet. The first time I got on the internet was back in 2000. It was really easy then. Back then you could just have a crappy website and just share links and threads and groups and forums, and it wasn't really difficult. Now things have changed so much. I mean, it's just gotten a little bit more advanced, and that's a great thing because it's of the challenge. So what I'm doing with this group, if you are not on my team or you're not even in this company, I want to let you know that this page here and this template is designed for you to be able to use yourself. So all you need to do is change the ID on the end of it, and you can share and promote with me. If you don't have a team or you're out there wondering like who you're going to team up with, it doesn't matter. You may not even be under me. It doesn't matter. You're welcome to use this page. Now, if you're not on my team and you're on my list and you've been on the fence with Empower Network not knowing what it is, guys, come on. Let me tell you something. Empower Network is the major reason why I'm staying at home, and not just about the money. Everyone wants to jump and make the money the next day. You have to educate yourself and invest in your education. I was either going to go to another job, go back and get my master's in business, which we're looking at $25,000, or I was going to invest in my education on the internet. And I did. I got all in with the Empower Network because it was a small price to pay for the type of education that you will not find anywhere else, not even in a school. Truthfully, you're not going to find this kind of stuff. We're talking top line marketers. 4 millionaires made in this company. So income disclaimer here. You got to work your butt off to make it work. But why? Why would you work your ass off to make this business work? Because it's worth it. You're building it for yourself, you're building it for your family, you're making an investment in your education, and no one can take that education away from you. If you have a job and you invest so many years, you can have that taken away from you. So those are my intentions. That's my passion, and that's what my mission is. I created the Freedom Back Now Alliance for anyone out there who wants to join forces with me, who wants to just free people and get out of that mental slavery of they think that they have to have a job. They think that that's what they have to do, or the ones that they want to get out and they don't know what to do. Well, I've learned a lot, and I'm going to share everything that I have. If you have questions, of course, please contact me. Respond back to the video. If you're on my list, you can definitely respond back or reply back to my email that I sent you. I'm very serious about what I'm doing here, so stay tuned. There's going to be other things coming out with what I'm doing and what I'm working on, and my intentions are to help people make this very easy for them with the best vehicle you're going to have on the internet right now. Empower Network is the best vehicle. By no means anything else out there right now is this powerful. I'm just telling you right now, I've tried everything. I've spent thousands of dollars on a lot of products. We're talking about multiple tens of thousands of dollars. I've spent it. I've invested myself over the several years in educating myself because of the income that I had from my sales job, and I found a home. So it's not the only company I promote, but hey, 99.9% of my interest and my attention is in this company. They have my heart for a reason. So with that being said, contact me. Let me know if you have any questions. There's an ID. You can switch off the ID on this link and share it with your team, or promote it yourself. I'm going to start doing events, and I'll start doing hangouts, and I'm going to start doing a lot more things, and we're on our way to this next event. You'll be seeing videos and these type of templates, and we're having so much fun with this. My wife and I, we're blown away by what we can do now. So other than that, enjoy the rest of your day. You definitely deserve the best in life.